We got a lot to talk about. Let's get to it. This is me vlogging for the last 4 days because I've missed out. And I don't even have an excuse. I just been busy. Let's talk, man. In a nutshell, the past 4 days have been nuts. So as y'all know, I start my job tomorrow, Monday. Probably by the time I finish editing it, it will be Monday. But I've been so busy. I've had life. I've been trying to plan Memorial Day weekend. I've been going to my daughter's recital. We had soccer. We had so much going on. There was supposed to be a kickball game with the family, but guess what? That got canceled because of the rain, and then it didn't rain. So it's like a lot of stuff happened. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. It's just been way too busy for me to keep up with the vlogging every day, but I'm going to continue to do it because again, I think it's very like eye-opening for me to be able to look back and say, you know what, I did this and I did that. Now, editing and talking about it is two completely different things. I could tell you what's going on, but I'm one of those type of people where, you know what, this is my personal life. Ain't none of your fucking business. But ultimately, I want to kind of like have that time capsule where I can look back a year later and it's like, oh, I did that on that day. Great. Obviously, I noticed a little bit of a change in my face. Took the beard off. When I say the beard, like, you know, the one that was like hanging, because it's like, all right, fresh start. Now my beards grow back like this. It grow too. For some reason, since I've actually like shaved my head, it grows 3 times as fast. So I went to the barber, set up an appointment. I was like, hey, you know what? Get me together. Like, fix me up. I got to start this job on Monday. Get to it. And what he was telling me was this. He was like, yo, like, you're good. Like, you're good. Now, what he did tell me was to continue to let this grow in because he wants the beard to connect here. My beard, I usually trim it to right here. That's just how it has always been for me. But he wants me to make it go here. I guess to make it more, you know, filled or full, whatever the case may be. Completely fine as well. But, you know, outside of going to that, went to my best friend, one of my like childhood friends. He and I were born 10 days apart. Well, 9.5, but who's counting, right? Him and his lady. Shout out to them. Shout out to Jaren. Shout out to Michelle. They had a baby shower. Beautiful affair. I loved it. Like it was really nice to see people that you grew with, like your true friends. When I say true friends, like he and I literally, like we technically could have been born together. Like, you know what I mean? Like 9 days apart is already crazy enough. And to see him and his lady just, you know, fully attempting to be parents made me so happy. I was so proud. Like we gave them a gift. We couldn't stay long because we had to go to my daughter's recital, and that was fun. Had a blast with that. Outside of that, though, this week has just been, it's been going so quick. The weekend's been going so quick. And we have a 4 day weekend coming up with Memorial Day weekend. I have family and friends that I'm inviting over to cook and all of those things. And very happy, very grateful that I have that opportunity, right? But let's talk about Saturday. Saturday, my best friend, shout out to him and his lady and my brother, they decided, you know what, we're gonna go out for the night. We went into DC. Anybody who knows me knows I hate DC. You, yeah, I just don't like DC anymore. It's not that I'm aged out of it. It's one of those things for me. It's just I can't understand the concept. So I won't tell you how much we spent, but we got a table. Well, they got a table. I showed up late, so there was that, right? And when I say I show up late, it's because again it's 10 o'clock at night, and I don't have the definitive plans. And then next thing you know, I'm there. That's just who I am. And I had a blast hanging out with my friends. It reminded me of like not who I used to be, but how I used to go out. And I people watched for roughly 2 hours, and I saw a difference in people who are my age and people who are a little bit younger. And obviously, the people who are a little bit younger feel like they have a lot to live for. They have, you know what, like, oh, guess what? Like, we can just go ahead and party and club and stuff like that. That's great. For me, I was like, hey, you know what? Let me make sure I don't step on nobody's toes because y'all crazy out here. Y'all be doing some wild stuff. Y'all argue and fight about the dumbest stuff. Let me be on my best behavior because I know my temper. But even with that being said, I was just really grateful to get out. But I have become the uncle. Like people say in my lives, they're like, "Oh, I went and I pulled out my phone for a few songs that were playing by the DJ, and I was like, let me open Shazam real quick and make sure that I know what's to it, right?" So my playlist is about to be fire with new music. Did they play the Kendrick song? Yes. Did I go live while they played it? Absolutely. Absolutely. It was fun. But ultimately, man, I had so much fun hanging out with my brother and my homeboy, his wife, and his cousin. Like, that was a highlight of my weekend. Now, should I left the house? No. Absolutely not. Could have stayed in the house because I would have saved some money. But now I get to make that money at the new job on Monday. Now, let's talk about that. Went on Reddit, talked about work and stuff like that, and was reading up on not only my job role because it's completely different for me, but I also decided to just like do some research, see how other people who are in my role now, how they fared with that, and some good, some bad. And for this role being more so like attorney facing, like I'm going to be communicating with them, I have to communicate a little bit more effectively. I have to be more organized. That's a pain point for me. I'm organized in shit that I care about. I'm not that organized. And again, this role, I want it. So whatever I have to do to, keep this role is exactly what I'm going to do. There's that. Final thing, last but not least, is ironically, it is a video I posted. Now, I'm a little bit salty about this. I'm very fucking salty because it was a video about, you know, all of us sharing, each other's content in order to make money. Basically, you watch 5 seconds of the video and stuff like that. I feel like TikTok has suppressed that video because I said straight out, it's like, yo, like I want to make sure I make money. All I need is for people to watch it for 5 fucking seconds, right? Got 450, 460 views. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at everybody else doing the same video. They doing 50K, 250K, 300K. And here I am sitting at fucking 400 views. So I'm sitting, I'm like, yo, TikTok, do you even want me here? What is the word? Like, can you let me know? Put me on. I don't like this shit. Respectfully, because I know how y'all get. Like, we say something bad and all of a sudden the views are like 89. Y'all ain't slick. But ultimately, man, I know how TikTok gets down. They want to have these hour-long videos. I will never do one. But ultimately, I'm attempting to connect and build by telling my story through here. And this video, I'm not doing any edits. I don't care. I've been really busy. I'll get back to the edits in a few days. But for anybody who is watching, this is how this week is going to go. Work first, because they pay me. There's that. Am I going to try to go live this week? Yes. Every day. Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock. Shannon and I have a show, Loudmouth Stereo, Wednesday. I need y'all to be there because ironically, the docket has something to do with work. So hopefully y'all are there. We'll do the post game or, the the post show on TikTok Live so we can just sit and shoot the shit for 30 minutes and talk about it. That'll be a thing. Monday, Sports Desk. We're back. I've taken a few weeks off, but I've watched the playoffs enough to know it's not even worth watching anymore. It's time to talk about it. There's that. Tuesday, Young Black and Bothered. I'll do my solo show, but I'm doing it live. Everybody else is busy, got boyfriends and stuff. So again, it is what it is. But we got 3 shows, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we got Sports Desk. We got Young Black and Bothered. We got Loudmouth Stereo. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in that order. Then we got the lives. 9 o'clock, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then Memorial Day weekend is coming up. I will not be going live Friday. Well, actually, no, I will be going live Friday, but only like for an hour. Saturday and Sundays, y'all know I don't go live. And I'm at 9 minutes, unedited. And y'all been listening. Shout out to y'all. I land by just saying this, yo. Again, I'm very grateful for the people who've been following the vlogs. Because, again, some of them been like heavily edited, like Mother's Day. I edit the shit out of that one. But this one, sometimes you're going to get talking head, pause. You're going to end up having me talk to y'all because I have a lot to say. With that being said, I respect y'all time. I respect the fact that y'all follow me. And more than likely, I follow y'all back because I don't care about numbers. I just care about content. And I care about communicating and building with people. That's why I started my job on Monday. Because one of the clear tasks was to communicate. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. More importantly, y'all have a good start to your Monday because I'm going to try to do the exact same thing. All due respect. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, y'all.